So, as one can see, I just woke up and I noticed I was going to do this video about some subject that I popped in my head, and I thought, oh yeah, so I went into the kitchen, told my husband, hey, I'm making a video, and he said, okay, basically so he doesn't walk in on me while I'm making the video. I tipped out some drinks I'd had standing in here that had gone all icky, threw the cup away, and looked out the door, chit-chatted about the cat. While I was doing that, I completely spaced what it was that I was making the video about, so no, I can't think of the video. But what I can say is, and what I'm going to do right now, is I am going to, from now on, keep either a note page here, like on my computer, or a post-it block here, like I have here, and a pen, which isn't much, it's a pencil, but it works, open and available at all times, so I can write those things down, because otherwise my ADD brain goes and it's gone. And I was thinking, hey, I could, put my hair together while I tell you about XYZ, which is what I was going to do, but then of course I forgot what I was going to talk about. It's completely gone. Quite a few things have already happened this morning. I'm downloading the newest episode of Slow Horses, because I don't live anywhere where it's on the telly. Oh, they're trying to ban VPNs. They've tried to ban all kinds of things. Apparently, a court in Boston just told Trump to go fuck himself when it comes to birthright citizenship. He doesn't get his way. So, there is that. That wasn't what I was going to talk about, because I technically tried to avoid politics, but it's really difficult if you have a heart and a brain, and you care about the place you're living in. And I pay taxes too. It's another thing. My money gets used to kill little kids in Gaza and bomb people. It's nasty. I don't like it. I really would like to be able to say no to that, but I can't. I'm not sure. Another thing that I saw was I was accepted into a Facebook group that I had clicked accept, join on. And then I read their rules and I realised I don't really fit into that category yet. I wasn't lying. I'm not like, a dude that's trying to get into a women's group. I'm a woman getting into a women's group. But they accepted me without me filling out that thing, which is very weird. So I'm wondering if that's an automatic accepting you thing. Accepting you thing. Or if it's just the admin decided, hey, the more the merrier, and you look like you might be a woman, even though my profile picture is a sheep. It's funny. It's a special sheep. It's not just a sheep. Even though it's kind of a play on, we're all sheep. I don't consider myself a sheep. It's just this particular sheep is a sheep that only lives in Switzerland, where I'm from. Well, where I was born, let's put it that way, because I'm technically not really from there either. My parents came from England in the 60s to Switzerland and had me there. And then I moved to the US, which is where I am now. And so, I would like to start making some more interesting videos, but my ADD is really fucking with me. It's difficult because you have an idea where you're like, oh, I could talk about this for 10 minutes, probably longer. But I could limit myself to talk about this for 10 minutes, and it would be interesting probably for people to listen to. But then your ADD goes, squirrel, or cookies, or oh, hey, your husband just told you how he mooned the neighbour, which is really hilarious, and he did. He told me, he said that. So we have this neighbour, she's kind of sad, really. I think it's sad. She lives there on her own. She only occasionally gets visitors, even though she probably gets more visitors than we do. But she has a bit of a habit to liquid lunches, let's put it that way. Liquid breakfasts, liquid lunches, liquid sandwiches, liquid 4 o'clock tea, liquid, and it's not tea, liquid dinner. And then she actually goes to bed really early, so that's the only thing that I have to say I envy her about, because I don't get to go to bed that earlier, unfortunately. Look at these eye bags, because I never go to bed early. I mean, I can say my life's not boring. That's one thing I can definitely say compared to what it was like in Switzerland. My life in Switzerland was so clean and sensible, and even when I did stupid shit, it wasn't even then it was stupid shit. Back to the neighbour, ADD. She used to get on great with us, and then my husband got a bit upset with her because she's always drunk. She can't socialise with people if she's not inebriated, which is shitty, but this is how it is, unfortunately. We never really got that rapport with her before. I don't think anyone has that, because she just can't do it. She has to have some booze in her, and it's not hard liquor or anything, it's just beer, before she can talk to anyone. When she does, though, she becomes loud and obnoxious and really gregarious to the point where it's annoying. And I would just say, okay, pipe down, even if she doesn't, if she was around me, but she's not. I don't really go outside and socialise with the neighbours so much, because I have other things to do. I work from home, and usually by the time I am finished with work every day, she's probably already in bed. But the funny thing I was going to say is, he said that she keeps watching us with a binocular. She looks inside our house, and she's apparently, we're so exciting, even though we're really not. We just have a messy house. But apparently it's so exciting that she has to look into our house with binoculars. And so she's standing there and watching, and he just turns around and casually moons her, and he said he heard her go, yeah. And so that's really funny. Teaches you to not look at people. That it's none of your business, you cheeky bugger. And he said if I had been awake, he would have had me write "Hello Deb" on his ass cheeks. Because as you can imagine, that's her name. So yeah, she's also the reason why nobody else has ever stayed in this apartment as long as we have. We've been here 10 years. This is nuts. Yeah, more than 10 years now. April was the move-in date. So yeah, and we are trying to get the fuck out of it if possible, but it's difficult because everything's so expensive, and I don't want to pay more than I pay now. I already pay too much for this place as it is. So we're looking, but it's going to take a while. But yeah, he does the most hilarious stuff, and that's only because I yesterday ordered some caffeinated pamprin, which seems to be, weirdly enough, a good painkiller for him and his needs, which I'm very happy about, because it's actually really cheap, and I don't care if Medicaid pays for it. I ordered 8 boxes. I only got 3. They probably just didn't even have that many on the shelf, but I got the 3 they had. And so that's it, you know. It's like, okay, I should have put in there, if it's missing, replace with the other model, because I've got a similar one which is a little bit more expensive, but it's the same thing. It's exactly the same tablet, so just the packaging is different, and it's all flashy and advertising. And no, they're not sponsoring anything, of course not. This is like video number 2 on my channel, so it's hilarious. But yeah, I don't think that's what I was going to talk about. It was something else, and I can't think of it because my brain just went and I got told this story, so that was the end of that. Yeah, enjoy.